Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope for zodiac signs. And this is from June the 18th to June the 24th. And this is for you coming from Taurus. So let's start with June the 18th, which starts miserably and terrible for you. It can do that. Now that you hear me say that, you have to be careful. Careful in the sense, don't show your temper, don't use harsh words, don't be aggressive in the morning and afternoon session, in fact for the whole day. If you allow that, then these couple of planets are going to make your behavior pattern bring plenty of bad results in all areas. It's a Sunday, you're probably at home and making plans with your family, with your marriage partner, with your romance partner, or going out with your colleagues, or going to watch some sports. And be careful of accidents in the morning and afternoon session as well, especially. So a very difficult morning-afternoon period. Now these planets don't disappear in the evening and nightfall session, but they become weaker. So the evening and nightfall session, other good planets enter, and they produce more harmony. They make you talk and agree to holidays, to having a good time, to enjoying yourself, and for travel plans as well. The evening and nightfall session, I would recommend that you go socializing. In fact, it's a time where solutions may come when earlier in the day no solutions will be found because the planets of aggression have just overtaken you. So take the soft approach in the morning and afternoon session and you'll improve your day. June the 19th is when planets of ego have entered. Now these planets are not exactly your enemy, but they are not very friendly. In the sense they make you a perfectionist, they make you show arrogance, they make you a person who wants to take the lead. It's a Monday, so you probably will be at your workstation, at job, or if you are in business, you will be conducting business. Try to tell yourself that the morning-afternoon session, be a follower, be agreeable, and you will see that since you lie low that way, you will have a better chance of improving the morning and afternoon session. Evening and nightfall session become very gloomy. Gloomy in the sense that these planets slow down. And when they slow down, they produce frustration and disappointment like cancellations of plans, postponements of plans, and they bring about a person like you who will be extremely frustrated. No point fighting these planets. You just have to be patient and let things develop. And being patient, you will not allow yourself to take risk in saying or doing things as well. So take it easy in the evening and nightfall session. If you don't have to socialize, just don't. June the 20th starts very well for you. Morning, afternoon periods, there's plenty of support from 3 or 4 planets. So they make you lucky at your place of work, or if in business, they bring very good news for you. Also, you will leave home very happily and you will have a lot of good connections with your marriage, family and romance people. But the evening and nightfall session turns very nasty against you. Firstly, these good planets of morning and afternoon don't disappear. They just get weaker during the evening and nightfall session. So you have to help them out by not being aggressive, not showing your temper, not using words which others don't want to hear, not showing actions which others don't want to see. And if you can do all that, you will allow these earlier good planets, 3 or 4 of them, to take over the evening and nightfall session as well. It's all up to you. And so doing that, you will improve your evening and nightfall session. I also worry about some accident during the evening nightfall session, so don't drink too much and drive. June the 21st are planets which make you dominating and stubborn basically. So try not to do that. Tell yourself that I'm not going to allow myself to behave in that way. And once you take control of your horoscope, you will then give the soft approach and improve your morning and afternoon session wherever you are, whether in business, whether at work, whether having lunch with the people you love. Don't be dominating and don't be stubborn and you'll be okay. Evening and nightfall session is when these arrogant planets of the previous day follow you. And so they make you very difficult to deal with. Basically want to make you a perfectionist, a person who will say things arrogantly and behave so as well. Well, since you've heard me say that, don't allow that to happen. Allow your other better planets to make you kinder and more approachable. The key word is to be approachable during the evening and nightfall session of June the 21st, and you will be able to do pretty well. You are going to meet some important people in the evening and nightfall session. That's possible. So the last thing you want is to show arrogance. June the 22nd really is a difficult morning and afternoon session. It produces a lot of difficulties with your colleagues, with your bosses, with the people you are doing business with, even in personal areas of marriage and romance. Makes you basically rebellious. It makes you a person who is not kind to others and finds faults very quickly. It makes you a person who does not want to obey anything said to you. Now that's a sure recipe of turning everybody against you. So since you are listening to me, tell yourself, I will be the opposite. I will be approachable, I will be kind, I will be supportive, I will be loving. And you will find that these planets will become confused and leave you alone. And that way you take charge. I like your evening and nightfall session very much. A good time to get together, socialize, even with colleagues, with bosses, with your business people, marriage partner, family, and romance as well. A wonderful ending. But these negative planets of the morning afternoon session don't disappear. They follow you in the evening nightfall session, but they are weaker. But they will try to make you behave in a rebellious way. Well, just keep in mind and don't allow that. 23rd of June, very fast planets take over. And their duty is to make you impatient and hasty. So if you're driving, watch out, accidents are possible. If you are saying or do things in your place of work or in your business areas in terms of communication, marketing areas, be careful that you may make miscalculations and produce misinformation just because you are impatient and hasty. So the two operative words are slow down. Slow down in speech and action, and you will come fully into control, and then will flow your good ideas, and then will flow the good communication and marketing sense as well. Your evening and nightfall session enter planets that tend to make you stubborn firstly and dominating as well. And so when that happens, you become a person not easily approachable. So do the opposite. Be kind, be approachable, be supportive of others' plans, and the socializing area will improve a lot in the evening and nightfall session. June the 24th for you coming from Taurus starts beautifully. It's a Saturday, so morning afternoon sessions are going very according to plan. Plenty of support, and even if you are working on this Saturday of June the 24th, you will find that good news at your place of work, or if you are conducting business, good news as well. So stay in touch with your colleagues, with your bosses in the morning afternoon session. Stay in touch and conduct business with the business possibilities, or chase for contracts and make new business contacts as well. The evening and nightfall session is when you turn rebellious, you turn basically a difficult person. And when that happens, you say things and you become disagreeable person basically. You don't want to obey anything. So do the opposite. Tell yourself, I'm going to make plans to improve my evening and nightfall session by being supportive and being a person very kind to others as well. This way you will be able to do well in the evening and nightfall session. Well, that's my advice for you for the week. I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And that will include palmistry, looking at your palms while we Skype. And also, based on your date of birth and time of birth, I will do your horoscope as well. Do go to Facebook and follow me and communicate with me. Or by all means, go to Skype itself, leave a message. My Skype ID is Andi, A-N-D-I, space, futuretalk, Futuretalk. So I wait to hear from you one day. Until then, thank you and good luck.